Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you're new to my channel, and welcome to Beauty with a Purpose. So today I have for you guys a makeup collection, my makeup collection slash declutter with me. That's why I kind of look just a little bit toned down. I did have my makeup done, but I did not like the way it was looking, and that video will be up already. If it is, I will link it up in the cards. And so if you like declutters or makeup collection videos, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. And with that, let me just show you guys. This is everything we have going on, and so I actually need to rename these because I had these named whenever I had 2 sets of these drawers, and I only have 1 set of these drawers due to space and having another baby. And so I will be taking off these labels, and yeah, I'm not going to really relabel them. I'll just kind of just remember what drawer has what, and I've been trying to figure out a good enough system for myself. And so pretty much what we got going on in here is all of my face products, and so like highlighters, setting powders, primers, primer water, setting sprays, foundation, concealer. All of that is in this drawer. I have bronzer, blush, and lip products in this one, and then nothing but eye products in this one. So obviously you need a lot more stuff for your eyes than for the rest of your face. I'm going to be emptying out all of the containers that I have and rearranging some things. And so this is everything I got going on. I did buy a few of these baskets, and I just got these from Walmart. A set of 3 of these small ones was 96 cents, and then a set of 2 of these longer ones was 96 cents as well. And so, yeah, we are going to go ahead and get started. So I know what you're thinking is, why did she do that? Why did she make such a mess? And it is because, at least this way, I have everything spread out and I can really see what I'm using, what I'm not using, what I still want, and what I don't want anymore. And so a lot of this will be getting given away. I'm even going to go through and like smell some of these liquid lipsticks, make sure there's no funny smell, nothing weird in them, because a lot of these are really just colors that I use in the fall. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and then also I wanted all of my containers free, so that way I can really see how I want to organize these drawers better. And so I'm really, I'm kind of wanting to leave my face, like my blush, bronzer, and highlighter together. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all my highlighters over here towards my lip products. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with lip products and face powders. And so for our lip products, I am wanting to try to stick them in these bins so that way they can lay flat. And so I'm going to use 2 of these, one for my regular lipsticks and then one for my liquid lipsticks. And so I'm going to go ahead and run through this really fast and pull out all the lipstick formulas that I like and know that I love and that I still use. So now I have these right here, and these are the NYX Liquid Lingerie, the NYX Liquid Suede, And then I have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And these are all really good formulas. Some of them are transfer proof, some of them are not. But overall, NYX does have a pretty good liquid lipstick formula. And I actually do still reach for a lot of these. One of my favorites for a long time was the color Sandstorm. And it is this one right here. And that is actually one of my favorite colors. I love the color Sandstorm. It's just that brown nude, that classic brown nude, and then a more bold one from them that is my favorite that I recently got is this blue color in the shade Jet Set. And so, yeah, that's just a really vibrant blue. I've been wanting a blue lipstick for the longest time. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And so this way I know that I can put half on top, half on the bottom. And so, okay, so that's what that is looking like so far. And then another thing I know for sure, another brand that I know and that I love deep down in my heart is my Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. And so I have 3 of those. And that's these 3 right here. And I have the shade Lolita, Lolita 2, and then Suspiria. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. And so those are those 2 that I have. And so I'm just going to go ahead and throw those up right there as well. Okay, and so some more are really my ColourPop ones. I mean, I'm pretty much going to keep all of my liquid lipsticks because every liquid lipstick formula that I have, I love. So these are the ColourPop ones. Like I said, these are the ones that I need to check out to see if they're looking a little nasty or smelling a little weird. Okay, so all of my ColourPop ones are fine. Now these ones are super drying, especially the Ultra Matte lips, but they do last a long time. The only thing I recommend is if they do start to wear off, do not build them up because they start to like crumble off. And so I'll just kind of let them wear down naturally or take it off altogether with a baby wipe or makeup remover wipe, and then you can reapply them. But overall, like, I do like that. Okay, and I do have one Wet n Wild one, and this is just a darker shade in the shade Goth Topic, and I got these whenever I was looking for some good deep fall colors, and so that's Goth Topic. This is the same as the ColourPop formula. These do get really dry, so I would recommend hydrating your lips really well before. And then, like, you can't really build these up or correct them once they're already on. You either have to, and these do stay in place. These are a lot harder to take off than the ColourPop ones. Okay, and then I have one Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. And these, I'm not even going to swatch this because swatches of these are really hard to get off. But these, of course, do wear off with food and stuff. When I swatched it, I thought it wasn't going to want to budge whenever I ate or drank anything. But they actually do. But other than that, I do like the formula. It's not too drying or anything like that. And so I am going to keep that one. Another one are these Meet Matte Hues lipsticks by The Balm. And I have this one in the shade Sincere. This is actually a really good liquid lipstick formula. It's not too drying. It stays in place. You can't even really feel it on your lips. I would actually recommend buying these ones. And I kind of want to buy more of them. But once again, that's just in the shade Sincere. And that is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. And then I do have 3 of these Bare Mineral liquid lipsticks in the shade Weekend, Juju, and Icon, and they're just pretty much your plain basic nudes. And I got this in a Christmas set from my sister Sam, and I actually really like this formula. They don't budge, and like I said, it's almost it reminds me a lot of the Balm formula, and so I am going to keep all of those. And then, like I told you guys, I'm probably going to end up keeping all of my liquid lipsticks because I really like them. And so another one was this. This one is pretty much my only spring liquid lipstick, and I really do like this one. It stays in place really good, and you can build this one up. And so I do like that one. That's an LA Colors one. And then I have like little samples like this that I got with my Sephora points. Once again, I like the Bare Minerals, and I haven't really tried this formula just because it's a lot. It's really nude, and I'm not a fan of real nude lipsticks. And so this one I kind of use like in the center of my lips, and so it's really just to brighten anything up. And so I'm still trying out that Makeup Forever liquid lipstick formula. And then the last 2 that I have that are just kind of like no man's land for liquid lipsticks are the Jeffree Star lipstick. Now, I didn't buy this. I personally, just with my Christian beliefs and what he stands for and what he's been accused of, I would not support him myself buying anything from his brand, but this one was given to me, and it is in the shade Abused. And I actually do really like this color. I like the smell of it, and I do like the formula. But like I said, me, myself, I wouldn't go out and buy anything personally from his brand. And yeah, it's just a nice minty smell. And then the Sephora matte lip creams, or whatever they're called. These are actually really good. And, oh, it's cream lip satin. Cream lip stain. And so this is just another pretty nude. This one almost reminds me of Lolita, but a little bit brighter. Very much Your Lips, but better. It's that perfect mauve nude, and this is actually one of my favorite ones, and so I will be hanging on to that. Okay, and now for lip glosses, they're going to go ahead and go in with the same bin. Okay, so this one, I can just look at it and tell that it's really, really old, and it's time to kind of say goodbye. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of looks like it's drying out. Kind of looks like there's some yucky stuff going on in there. And it does kind of smell weird. And so this is the Juice Beauty in the shade Fig. And I did use this one time, and I really did actually like it. But like I said, it's just too old, and I've had it for way too long. Another one is this Essence XXL Lip Shine. And like I said, I haven't really used this one, and it is in the shade Nude Kiss. And this one actually still smells really good. The only thing, I haven't even really tried this one. The only thing that might turn me off is that there's glitter in it. So I don't really know. I'll actually have to pull this one out and play with it more. But yeah, it actually kind of looks really pretty. Like, it'll look really pretty in the springtime over like a red lip or something like that. So I will go ahead and hang on to that one. And then these Allegory Stories lip gloss. And so in Plato's Cave, I actually did wear this one time, and it was really, really pretty. But this is another one that I've had for a really long time that is just kind of start to smell a little bit funky. So I am going to go ahead and get rid of this one as well. But it was just that pretty, beautiful brown color. So hopefully I can find another lip gloss this color, because it was a really pretty color. Now this is actually one of my favorite lip glosses, and this is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss, and this one is in the shade of Life of the Party. What a perfect name, since it is a pretty bright pink. And this one's just super glossy. It does give you a tingly effect, and it is really pigmented. So I do like this lip gloss formula. It's not too sticky or anything like that. And then I do have some more Bare Minerals lip glosses, and this came with the set with the 3 liquid lipsticks, and these are in the shade Flirt, Sugar, and Cosmic. And so yeah, these are actually really good too, and I really do love them. Okay, so now just to finish up lip glosses, I have kind of a few random brands here. So I do have a MAC Cosmetics Pro Longwear Lip Gloss. I really like these because these do not move. They do not go anywhere. The only thing is that these are super goopy, but they are super pigmented. And so that one's still smelling pretty good. There's nothing weird going on with it. So I will keep that one because, like I said, this is going to be a perfect spring color. And then I do have this CoverGirl one and this Colorlicious lip gloss in the shade Berrylicious. And so you guys do know that I have been loving this lip gloss. And wow, that almost reminds me a lot of the MAC one, only it's not as goopy or sticky. And then I have this e.l.f. one in the shade Burgundy. And it's just a pretty lip gloss that I thought would be perfect for fall, that I didn't really use in the fall. But yeah, so a lot of these are really pigmented to be drugstore, because I actually found this one at the Dollar Tree. So yeah. And then I have this Ulta Beauty Patent Shine Liquid Lipstick in the shade Verona. And this one's just super nude, so I'd have to pair this with a really dark lip liner underneath. But other than that, like, I really do like that. And now, since we are done with liquid lipsticks, and this is still kind of empty, I am going to go ahead and add in my, I'm going to go ahead and put my lip liners with that. And so I actually believe I'm out of this dark brown one already. Yeah, so like I'm pretty low on this dark brown from e.l.f. This is actually one of my favorite lip liners. And then I have a bunch of Jordana ones, which I really like the formula of the Jordana ones. This Essence one is actually kind of drying, but it does stay in place and it does live up to its claims. And so, yeah, let me just go ahead and pull out all of my lip liners. And this is all of them right here. And I'm just going to add them right in here with the lip glosses and the liquid lipsticks, so that way they have a little home. And then I'm going to go ahead and place that into one of the bins. And now I'm going to take one of these for my regular lipsticks, and we're going to go ahead and go through all of these, which I'm pretty sure I just did a declutter, so I'm probably not going to be getting rid of a lot today. Okay, now this is one that came in one of those Christmas sets that my mom got me, and I actually really love this because even though it looks super vibrant in the tube, if I just want a light wash of color, this is something I can grab to help me look a little bit more put together this spring, but it just adds a light wash. It's nothing too big that I have to worry about slipping and sliding. And so, like I said, I will be keeping that one. And then I do have this shade in As You Want Victoria by Rimmel London. And this is the shade of that. So this is another really creamy one. It is a really good formula. And so, yeah, so that's actually a really pretty color. And then Coral Burst, I actually might be getting rid of this one because I never really like the way that it makes the color of my teeth look. And I just don't think that this color is flattering on my skin tone, and like my lips, my natural color of my lips is actually too dark for that. So I am going to be getting rid of this one. The next shade I have is Smoked Silver, and I actually never really reach for this one. I just don't like that it's kind of metallic-y, and so yeah, I will be decluttering this one. Even though I am a fan of really random bold colors, I just don't think I'd be able to pull this one off. Okay, another one that I just got that I'm really excited about, but I haven't really got to play with, I might wear it on like a next date night or something, is this Sephora brand lipstick in the shade Wolf. 44 Wolf. It's their Lip Stories, and it is just a black lipstick, and I have been dying for a black lipstick, and I was finally able to get one, and these are only $8, so not too much more than the drugstore, and so I will be keeping that one. And then one that I recently got as well is the Revlon lipstick in the shade Mink. This is actually a really good formula, and I really like it. And I like that this is a brownie nude. It actually goes really perfect with that dark brown liquid lip liner from Elf. Okay, so now these are just, let me go ahead and grab all these Wet n Wild brand ones, and I think I only have 2 now. And so this one is in the shade Coral Lime, and I actually really like this one. See, like this coral is way different from this coral. So I'm glad I did declutter this one because I like the color of this coral a lot more. It's kind of that red-orange, really pretty color, and so I am going to be keeping this one, and it is still smooth and it's not dried out yet. Then the next one is in the shade Cinnamon Spice, and this one is really, really pretty as well. I think that this one is one of their mattes, and so that's a really pretty fall color or a date night color. And so I'm going to keep that one as well, just for that way I have some affordable options. And I really do need to dip into my regular lipsticks more because I know everybody's not a fan of liquid lipsticks. I just happen to be a fan because I know that they're not going to slip and slide and run all over the place. And so now one more, or actually I think the only other affordable ones that I have are these kind of lip balmy ones. Now these are very good. Now this is a lip crown from Hard Candy. This one's actually a lip stain, and so I am going to keep this color. It's about the same shade as this one actually. Yeah, so those two are actually the same, so I am going to go ahead and declutter this one because I'm not really going to like the way that that looks on me. Okay, and then I do have this one, another lip stain, and does this one have a shade? This one doesn't have a shade, but it is, oh, that one's really, really nude. Ooh, I wonder why I held on to these for so long, because these ones, yeah, I'm not really a fan of super nude stuff, and so, yeah, I might hold on to this one just because I'm pretty sure I could pair it with a darker lip liner, and so, yeah, it's probably why I kept it. And then I have this one, a lip crown from Ulta Beauty, and this one is in the shade Festival that I really, really like, and it's just really pretty. And so there's that one. And then I have this Wet n Wild Natural Blend Lip Shimmer, and I'm actually going to declutter this one because, like I said, it's kind of that metallic-y shade like that one, and I'm not really a fan of those metallic-y type things, mostly because my lips dry out really easily, so if I am having a dry lip day, that would actually really cling and look really ugly. Okay, and I do have a few ColourPop ones. And I actually do like all of these. I have the shade Topanga, Tootsie, and Frida. Let me go ahead and type. This is the one. This is the shade Frida. And so I actually do really like that shade. It's still nice and creamy. Doesn't have anything weird going on with the smell, so I am going to keep that one. And the shade Tootsie. I'm a sucker for a pretty brown shade. And so, yeah, that's that right there. Like I said, none of these have that weird drying out thing where they're old and falling out or anything like that. And, well, I may as well just go ahead and get rid of the shade Topanga because it's all kinds of messed up. And so, okay, and so now on to my high-end lipsticks. Okay, so I have this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick in the shade Live Large. And so, yeah, I actually really like this one. It's really, really pretty. It's a pretty color. But I feel like it's drying out. Probably because I never use it. I really need to start using these. But yeah, that color is really pretty. So I am going to go ahead and keep that one. And then I have this Smashbox one in the shade Legendary. And so it's just a pretty red color. And so, yeah, it's not a true red, but it is a red shade. And I am a sucker for a red lipstick. And then I do have a Kat Von D studded lipstick in the shade Underage Red. And this one is just a little bit more red and a little bit more matte. So that's why I kept this one, even though they're pretty similar. I'd like to have a shiny one and a matte one. And then I have an Ulta Matte lipstick, and this one is in the shade Sweet Caramel. These are actually some of my favorites. And like I said, I do love a brown lipstick or a brown shade, and so I really do like that one. This just reminds me a little bit of a burnt orange, kind of like burnt peach. And then this one is in the shade Burnt Red. And yeah, I just thought that these are really good fall colors, and I actually really love these colors. And then my all-time favorite lipstick is in the MAC Heroine. And so I just love the purple. I love the boldness of it. I love the blue undertones of it. Like, it's just, come on now. And I have a Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Fig. This one I just work with because it is a really pretty color. But actually I might declutter it because it's so messed up. And now that I see the color, it's not really a color that I would use. But yeah, so it's just, there's a lot in the cap. So I'm going to go ahead and trash this one. But I do have another one in the shade Kimchi, which is actually my favorite color, one of my favorite lipsticks. I mean, it's just so pretty and perfect for spring, and I actually need to do an all pink makeup tutorial and use this lipstick. And then I have another Bite Beauty lipstick in the shade Kir Royal, K-I-R Royal. And so this one is just going to be more of a fall color. And yeah, and then I have one last lipstick, and this is my Rouge Artisan Tints, and this is a Makeup Forever one in the shade 15. And this is just another really pretty purple. It's a lot lighter than the MAC one, but I do still really love it. Like I said, purple is one of my favorite colors, and so I will be keeping that. And then just two random lip products that I have is an Ulta Lip Primer. I still want to try this out some more, probably with a liquid lipstick. And then I have my Instant Matte. So I can take this matte over any cream lipstick, and it's going to make it matte. Just like that. And so, yeah. That's why I've been hanging on to that, because it can make any regular lipstick into a matte lipstick. And so, yeah, and that's by Smashbox, by the way. And so those are all the ones that I'm going to be hanging on to. Pretty much almost all of them, but I am proud of myself for getting rid of some. Okay, so now I'm going to take another one of these, and I'm just going to go through, and I'm pretty much keeping all of my bronzers. I'm not even going to swatch them. So I'm going to keep my number 7 and my Too Faced bronzer. Obviously my butter bronzer, because I just got that one. And then those are all of the single bronzers that I'm keeping right now. I am going to go ahead and finally get rid of this Wet n Wild one, since I jinxed myself that day that I said that it wasn't all the way broken, so I didn't want to buy another one, and I completely shattered this one. It fell off of that table, and so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have to get rid of that. Okay, so that is all of my bronzers that I'm keeping, just 3. And then these two contour sticks. Now this I've been keeping all the way down just that way it doesn't dry out, because this is actually a really good contour stick and it's still really creamy. So I'm going to keep that, and this is just the Wet n Wild contour stick in Oaks on You, and then I have the contour stick by ColourPop and Easy Peasy. And so I am going to be keeping these two. And now for blushes, I actually use all of my blushes, and so I am going to go ahead and keep these. And then I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my Maybelline Master Chrome just because it's shattered. It no longer exists. And as much as I want to hold on to it, it just doesn't make any sense. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And then I'm going to keep all of these ones. I still haven't had the chance to try out this Physicians Formula Heart one. And so, yeah, let me see. Let me swatch it really fast. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one because it's not really my type of highlighter. It's a lot more subtle. And then, of course, you know that I will keep my Wet n Wild ones. And, yeah. And then another bronzer that I'm going to keep is actually this Beauty Insight bronzer. This one's actually super good for contouring and bronzing. And so, yeah, I'm going to keep that one as well. And so that fits all of those. Okay, so this is what this drawer is looking like. And so what I'm going to do is all these tools right here, or all these extra lip products right here, I'm just going to move over right here. And here's why. Because I still have a few blush okay, so because I still have a few blush palettes, what I'm going to do, and contour palette, so I'm going to keep, the only one I'm going to be getting rid of is this cream concealer and contour, because it's pretty much dried out. It's a little too old. I did actually love it while it did have some life to it, but it's a little too old and dried out, so I am going to have to declutter this one. But I am going to keep, obviously, my Sephora Winter Flush, and so I have two contour palettes and two blush palettes. And so I am going to be keeping all of these, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stack them right there within the lipsticks. And then, therefore, I can fit a few more items such as cream and liquid highlighters, and then my contour sticks I can also put within there. So yeah, that is how everything looks right now. This is going to be my lip products and my powder, blush, and highlight drawers. I don't know, I guess face powders. And so yeah, that is what that is looking like right there. Like, this is going to help me use so much more of my makeup rather than a lot of it just really sitting there. I actually want to do is shop my stash, and I hadn't been wanting to do it just because everything was so unorganized. So this is going to help me want to do it. So I'm going to put this drawer up real quick, and then we will be back and can continue. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get to the eyes. Obviously, I have become a lot more into lashes recently, and so I do use a lot more of them, and I do kind of know what I like in lashes now, what I don't like on me, and so forth. Okay, so these are the Allure lashes in the shade 83. These are just supposed to look really natural, and I actually like these. I don't like Allure eyelashes just because no matter what style you get from the top, when you apply them, they look super duper fake. And so I am going to go ahead and give these away, find somebody who likes eyelashes, and I'm going to be passing these ones on. And then these ones are just crusty, dusty, and old already, so these ones are going to be going in the trash. These are my Ardell Demi Wispies, 120 Demis, and I actually really love this style, but I've been trying out so many new ones that I've found new favorites and cheaper alternatives to Ardell. And so these are actually LA Colors lashes, and these are actually only $1, but these are awesome. I love the way both of these look on. So if I want to go for a more natural day, I'll use Delightful, and then for a more dramatic day, I use Demure. And they're actually both really beautiful. The lash band is thin, and they're easy to apply. And so I am going to be keeping both of those. And then obviously, I have fallen in love with Kiss lashes. I love all of them. Oh, they're all just so good, so easy to apply, very beginner friendly. And so, yeah, a lot of these actually say that they're contact lens friendly. So if you wear contacts, they are good for you. And so, yeah, I'm going to be keeping all of these. So Kiss is actually cheaper than Ardell, and I actually like their lashes better than Ardell's. And so I'm going to be keeping all of those lashes. Okay, so this is dirty, but that doesn't matter. And so for my eyeshadow palettes, I just decluttered eyeshadow palettes, so I'm not going to be decluttering them again today. All I'm going to be doing today is kind of organizing them by height is what I like to do, which might be weird to some of you guys. And so yeah, when I do it by height, I don't know why, it's just, I don't know, it's just what I like to do. Okay, so I'm going to leave my lashes to the side for right now because I'm not really sure what I want to do with those. And so what I'm going to do now is go through all of these eye products. I've already discovered that this Brow Shake by Rimmel, it's actually a really good and pigmented product, but it's not the right shade for me. It's too warm for my hair. Okay, and then the Shady Slim eyeliner I'm actually out of, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of that. And then I do have, so let me grab what I am using and what I do love. And I've already discovered that I don't like this lash primer. This will be for somebody who has really thin lashes that actually likes the clumpy look. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and see if there's anybody who wants it, but I don't like it. And I actually do love this blue Sephora eyeliner. And yeah, so I'm going to keep that for my more bold days. I really feel like it helps my eyes pop. And this is actually a really good, this Pro Fusion eyeliner, matte waterproof eyeliner. That's actually really good. I do like that one. This one I am going to go ahead and get rid of and trash. I am totally missing a few makeup products. Okay, all of these tools I'm going to go ahead and add back to my brush collection. And so all of these mascaras, the only one I'm going to get rid of is this one because it's just kind of, this would be good with... so why don't I keep that? So actually I'm going to go ahead and keep this because this mascara would actually be really good with this lash primer. And so I'm going to go ahead and try that out. And then all of my mascaras that I currently own, I do love and they are favorites. And then I do have these. I am going to go ahead and get rid of this matte eyeshadow primer. As well as this, well, no, I haven't tried this one out yet. But this matte one actually dried my eyelids out too much. And so I'm going to see if there's some, maybe my sister Destiny, she has a little bit more oily skin than me. So she might actually really like and love this. So I'm going to go ahead and see if she would like that. Okay, and then like all these eyelash primers, this eyelash curler, I'm actually going to get rid of. This is actually going to go in the trash. This is an eyebrow trimmer, but it's super old and rusted. This is what a newer one looks like, but I already have one in use. So this one can actually go put back in here. And all of these I'm going to pass on and see if somebody would like them. Okay, so these are the two products that I actually knew I was missing. And it's just this Marc Jacobs eyeliner and my Rimmel pot eyeliner, gel eyeliner. And so... yeah, this is all, maybe. So maybe all these eye tools are just going to have to find a spot up where I keep my makeup brushes because they're not going to fit in my eye makeup drawer. This is now what my eye makeup drawer is looking like. So I have all of my palettes in here. There we go, that fits better. So I have all my eye palettes in here, my lashes, mascaras, liners, and brow products, primers, eyeshadow palettes, lashes, and my other eyeshadow palettes. And so, yeah, that is what that is looking like so far. Okay, so this is all of my primers. These are actually empty, and this is a good primer, but now that I'm trying to add more hydration back to my skin, I won't be repurchasing these, not even the travel size, but if you do have more oily skin and want your skin to look more poreless, this is an awesome primer. Okay, two that I have currently been loving are these well, two. It's one, just two different sizes. This Hydrating Face Primer by Ulta. It's actually been filling in my pores and keeping my skin really hydrated. And I actually drag this up on my eyelids and use that as my eyeshadow primer. And it works really great. So I do like those. Two more of my favorites. Now this one isn't all the way out. This one isn't all the way out yet. But the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer line is actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the green one because that one's just really old and almost empty. And I'm going to hold on to my just regular Photo Finish foundation primer. Okay, and then this one is actually empty as well. This is also another color correcting one, and this one's actually a really good brand as well. This one is a different consistency from the Smashbox one, but nonetheless, it's still good. Okay, and then I am still trying out these two. Don't really have a thought on them yet. I definitely need to try them with the L'Oreal foundation that I just discovered and loved, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll actually do like an updated haul video or updated product or something like that type of video. This Tarte Rainforest of the Sea spray I actually really do like, and I'm trying to, you know, hold on to it and like salvage it, and I wonder if it's still 100 points at Ulta. But yeah, so that's another thing I'm holding on to. This Glam Glow face primer, I actually think it's just gotten too old because this was a birthday gift from a year ago, and the last time I used it, it made my makeup really patchy. It does say it's good for 24 months, but I'm pretty sure that it's a little bit older than, well, it's not that old, but it is already just making my makeup underneath look pretty bad, and it just kind of burned my skin, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of it. It's not old yet, so I am going to see if somebody else maybe wants it, and yeah, just let them have that. And then all of my primer waters, these are all of the ones that I've been loving, and this one is actually not the Wet n Wild one. This one is actually my e.l.f. Coconut Hydrating Mist. It's the bottle that it came in was actually busted, so I poured it into here. And yeah, so I like the e.l.f. one. And then Wet n Wild is really good, and then Ulta Beauty. And so since those are all of my primer waters and primers, I'm going to try to stick them all in this little round one just because I think that's cute. They fit perfectly in there, so that worked out really good, and now I can see everything. So on to the next. This is going to be for my foundations and my face powders. I have a ton of foundation right now. Okay, so I am actually on the hunt of trying out all my concealers all over again because I was using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which there's still some in here, and I'm going to try to get rid of because I just realized this isn't working out for my skin anymore. This is good for 24 months. I've only had it for about a year, and so I'm going to go ahead and see if somebody else wants the rest of this, so that way they can maybe test it out and see if they like it. But I was realizing that no matter which concealer I used, it was making all of my concealers look pretty bad. And so I'm going to be retrying all of my concealers. My favorite right now is, of course, the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. And that's just one of my favorite right now. I am going to be getting rid of this Murad Acne Treatment because this, I don't see an expiration date on this, but this was actually given to me, and I don't know how long the person before me had it, and I already had it for a year, and so yeah, I'm going to be trashing that. Okay, so now for foundations. Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation, you guys know I love this. This reminds me a little bit more of a BB cream with the coverage, but it is still awesome. Another good BB cream is this Insta Flawless Perfecting Radiant Skin Tint. I have mine in the shade Medium Dark, and it's actually really perfect. And that is by Rimmel. And then you guys know one of my all-time favorite foundations is the True Match Lumi. It reminds me a lot of their new foundation. Well, their new foundation reminds me a lot of that one, only it's more full coverage and not as dewy. So L'Oreal is actually really good with foundations. This one I'm actually still trying out. I tried it with a different primer and face powder, and I actually realized that I really like it. Now, it is drying, so I do recommend if you have dry skin. It is doable with dry skin, but you have to hydrate and use the right primers with it. And then this Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This one actually has really good coverage for it to be called Bare Skin. And so, yeah, it's a serum foundation. I still need to try it out a little bit more, but my first impression on it was that it's actually really good. Okay, I'm just actually trying to work my way through my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. And so I do need to go a few shades up. I have the shade Natural Beige right now, but I do need to get a little bit darker, but this is one of my favorites. It's only $6 at Walmart, and I highly recommend this one, even if you have dry skin, but you like the flawless look. look. It's affordable and it's really good for dry, and also it says normal to oily skin, but it doesn't bother my dry skin too much and it doesn't cling to dry patches. This one I think I am going to go ahead and pass on. The shade's just not right, and every time I've used it I just haven't liked it. That's with mixing and not mixing, and yeah, I'm just, I don't know, maybe I should try it a few more times. I'm not sure because I have this shade Creamy Beige and all of the shades I have are beige. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I just need to try it a little bit more. So before I pass that on, I'm going to try it a couple more times because everybody loves this foundation and right now I don't really know why. A foundation that I tried today is the Revlon Candid foundation, and I'm going to have to keep trying this because I don't know if it was the powder or what, or the primer that I used, or what in the world was going on today. But yeah, this is something I'm going to have to keep playing with before I give you guys any recommendations on that. Oh, I forgot a primer. I actually have this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And this is what I tried today with that foundation. And I don't know if it was the primer. So I'm going to have to keep playing with this primer as well. And that needs to go in there. And so like I said, I don't know if it was this powder or what. But I'm going to try this with a few other foundations. And see if maybe if this isn't right for my skin. Since I do have dry skin. It's kind of giving me the effect of the Maybelline Fit Me. And so yeah, I got to play with this a little bit more before I decide if I'm going to pass it on. And then one that I've currently been loving is this Bake, Brighten, and Set. This is great for under the eyes and all over the face. It does have a really strong yellow undertone, and it's not good for flash photography if that's something that you care about. I don't care about it, and neither is the Candid good for flash photography. But like I said, that's not something I really care or worry about. I'm trying to, you know, finish up that last little bit of my Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder, and so yeah, that is really good. I'm actually gonna ask if I can buy it on the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty when it goes on sale for $16.50. I actually really like this powder when I just wear BB cream to set that down. I have hit pan on it, so I am gonna go ahead and try to finish that up. And yeah, I actually really like that powder. One that I'm going to keep trying now that I got a powder made specifically for underneath the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and continue to try this because this is perfect shade for all over my face but too dark for underneath my eyes. So this is something I want to try as maybe just an all over face powder, and I will let you guys know how that goes. And now let's put this back up. Okay, and then like whenever we do move and we have more room, I do actually have a few containers left over, so I'll just store these away for a bit. But other than that, this is what my drawers are looking like, and let me get them all together. So this is such a big transformation from where we started. Like I said, now I'm going to be able to do like a shop my stash or something of that nature and just try out more of my makeup. It's going to make me want to dig into it and just use more of my makeup. And so yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. If this is something that you guys want to see more often as my makeup collection grows, I'm definitely have way more than where I started last year, and it just continues to grow every year, and I'm very blessed. And I'm actually surprised that it's growing because I actually declutter a lot and give a lot of stuff away. And so yeah, I'm going to continue to do that and just watch my makeup grow and continue to be blessed. And I feel very blessed for what I do have, especially since I do purchase all my products and family blesses me with a lot of it as well. And so I love you guys, but always remember that Jesus loves you more. King is crying, so I got to get to my baby, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.